afraid so.
What did he say when you told him?
Well, I haven't told him yet.
But you must.
Oh, I don't know. Some things are best left alone. I mean, after all, it was a long time ago. Nearly 30 years.
The truth, Mr. Brown, must be told.
Do you think it's wise? I mean, it's a bit of a shock to realise that you're related to someone so rough and vulgar.
Oh, nonsense. I'm sure Sid will soon get used to you.
Thank you.
You know, come to think of it, and looking at you now, there's quite a resemblance.
Sid and me?
Yes, especially the profile. Like father, like son.
Oh, dear.
What about your mother?
Yeah, what about her? According to Sid, she sounds a right old dragon.
Well, I think it's very romantic. Enter.
I just brought the stockroom key back. Sorry, I'm not protruding, am I?
No, Sidney, of course not. Quite the opposite. In fact, your presence here is most opportune.
Oh.
Mr. Brown has something to say to you, haven't you, Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
What do you want to say, son?
Son? You just called me son.
Well, don't get your knickers in the twist. I call everybody son, except the birds.
Oh.
In any case, I'm old enough to be your father.
Look, sit down, Sid. Cigarette, Sid?
No, I'm sorry, I've just run right out.
No, I'm offering you one.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks very much. So.
Listen, Sid, you see, what I wanted to ask you is,
Yeah?
well, you see, how are you keeping?
That's a trouble.
Oh, good.
Listen, what is it you want to say to me?
Ah, yes, well, you see, it could be a bit embarrassing.
It's not about the Cape of Good Hope, is it?
Cape of Good Hope?
The soap that we use for the wash basins.
So,
I only did it once, yeah. It was near Christmas and I was a bit short, you see. And I only flogged about half a dozen.
what, you sold 6 bars of soap?
Cases. Got a pal of mine in the market, he sells anything.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't told me about that.
It wasn't about the soap.
No, I've never even heard of it.
It was about the crockery.
What?
Crockery in the canteen.
You haven't been stealing crockery, have you?
I only took about a dozen of each and some of them were all chipped.
You were telling me next you've been nicking the chairs.
Do what?
Nicking the chairs.
No, I'd never nick any chairs.
Well, that's a relief.
Can't get them in my pocket.
I wonder if it's hereditary.
Pardon?
Never mind. Look, Sid, tell me about your wife, Sid. What's she like?
Pain in the neck.
Oh, but you must have been fond of her once.
Nah, she's always nagging. Nag.
Well, perhaps she feels neglected.
She deserves to be neglected. I'd divorce her if it wasn't for one thing.
What's that?
We're not married.
Not married?
No, we thought about it, but we never got round to it.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, it doesn't worry us.
Yeah, but that means your child is...
All right,
No,
Lou.
but don't say it, Sid. Sid, you must get married. I mean, if only for your child's sake. I mean, to give it a name.
Oh, it's too late in the day now for that. In any case, we can't afford it. I mean, she'd want a new outfit and a proper do. Nah, it'd only be a waste of money.
Look, Sid, I'll pay.
Do what?
I'll pay for the wedding.
Why? What for?
Well, I want to.
Can I have a new whistle and flute?
Yeah.
What, and a car and flowers?
Yes.
And a booze up afterwards?
Well, naturally.
God, blimey.
I know it sounds strange, but I have got my reasons. Look, can you and your wife meet me in the Red Lion pub after school tonight?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Right, well, we'll see you there then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right. See you later, son.
Yes. My own father, a thief. Still, I suppose I should be grateful in a way. If he hadn't left me on those orphanage steps, if he'd brought me up himself, what would I be like today? Oh, Dad, get out, Dad, and there you go. Down your throat.
Oh, thanks, son.
Yeah, you better shove that in your skyrocket as well.
Oh, yeah. What's this? It must be 50 quid here.
53.
Where'd you get it from?
I bumped into a geezer outside, didn't I? Fell out of his pocket.
Oh, and chip all the old block, eh? If we gonna have a nosh up afterwards?
No, I'm meeting a few of the lads. Thought we might go and bash up a few Spurs supporters, you know what I mean? Have a few bellies and go down a disco, pick up some crumpet and...
Oh, go and enjoy yourself, eh?
Yeah, what else?
Good help, son.
Right on. Here you go. Cheers.
Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown!
Yeah, darling, what do you want? Sorry, Miss Courtney, I was miles away.
Well, did you tell him?
Yeah, well, I don't think I really ought to, actually.
But of course you must tell him, Mr. Brown. There's no other alternative.
Oh, there is.
What's that?
Well, I could shoot myself.
Hey, Danielle,
Oui?
what you do tonight?
Why you ask?
Well, there's a dance at the Students' Club. You want to come?
Hey, I was going to ask Danielle to come with me.
Ah, too bad. I ask her first. What you say?
Well, I like very much to dance.
Good. I show you how to do the Italian shuffle. You stand there like this. Then you put your arms around my neck. I put my arms around your waist. Then we put our cheeks together.
What do we do next?
Who cares?
Well, I do hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I was just showing Danielle how to dance the Italian shuffle.
Yeah, well, kindly shuffle back to your seats. Go ahead. Right, now, part of your examination next week will consist of reading aloud, that is to say, all. So I thought tonight we'd have a practice by reading out a poem.
Ah, jolly good. I'm hearing a jolly good poem last night. There was a young lady called Nelly who was tattooed all over in Delhi. Right down her back was the Union Jack, and God save the Queen on her belly.
Thank you, Sir John Betterman. Right, now the poem we're going to read is called The Daffodils by William Wordsworth, all right? I'm going to ask each of you to read out a line in turn. We'll start with you again, Danielle.
I wandered lonely as a clod.
Cloud.
Sorry.
Ali.
That floats on high o'er valleys and hillies.
Vales and hills.
Jolly good.
Julie.
When all at once I saw a cloud,
Crowd. Jamila.
a host of golden daffodils.
Daffodils. Anna.
Beside the lake, beneath the trees.
The.
The.
Max.
Fluttering and dancing in the breeze.
Well done. Giovanni.
Continuous as the stars that shine.
Continuous as the stars that shine.
Continuous as the stars that shine.
Better. Ranjit.
And tinkle on the Milky Way.
Twinkle.
1,000 apologies.
Anybody know what the Milky Way is?
Si, senor. Chocolate.
No one. The Milky Way is a luminous collection of stars.
Si, si. Sofia Loren.
No. Well, go on, it's your turn.
It's all right, it's all right. They stretched in never-ending line.
Good. Taro.
Arundel, the marching of the Beale.
Well done. I'm sure Mr. Wordsworth would have found that quite an uplifting experience.
Mr. Brown, I've just had a telephone call from Sydney. He asked me to tell you that when you've finished, he'll be waiting for you in the bar of the Red Lion with his wife.
Oh, hello, Sid.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Where's your wife?
Oh, she's gone to the Watson. She won't be a minute.
Oh, I see you got the drinks in then.
Yeah, I told Mavis you'd pay for them when you came in.
Here, Sid! Where's that teacher then?
Meet the wife. Don't laugh.
Hello?
Pleased to meet you, Mrs.
You may call me Ma.
Oh, Ma.
Here, is it true what Sid says that you're going to pay for our wedding?
Yes, Ma.
Oh, we're ever so grateful, ain't we, Sid?
Yeah, we are. But what I don't understand...
Yeah, well, I'll try and explain. You see, remember what you told me about leaving your little baby at that orphanage in Jeremy Street?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, one of the reasons why I want you to get married is so that your child will be legitimate.
Ah, what a lovely thought. Oh, I must give you a kiss.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something now. It was 30 years ago that you left that baby at that orphanage in Jeremy Street.
Yeah, it was about that time, yeah.
On an Easter Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was left at an orphanage 30 years ago in Jeremy Street on an Easter Monday.
Do you hear that, Sid? What a coincidence!
If I told you I was that baby, would you say that was a coincidence?
Be a blooming miracle.
Why?
Because our baby was a girl.